Hello, Peli.
Hi, too.
Peli, do you remember the fourth and last I can? There's I can feel, I can relax, I can think, and...
Yes, because I've been doing this. It's I can do.
Yes, I can do. Today we're going to see some PELI CAN activities to help learn I can do for all PELI CAN I cans.
Hi, Jeanette.
Hi.
We just heard two telling Peli that we've come to the last of the I cans, number 4.
Yeah.
Can you remember it's I can?
I can do.
Yeah, brilliant, well done. And we saw the story where it talks about, for this I can, practicing relaxation, practicing green thoughts, thinking if Peli can and 2 can, then you can, or I can. And then the final page was about practicing. So making sure that we do things so that they become easier and they become fun. That's another really important part. So we're just going to look at a couple of activities that are in the I can section. So the first one is about learning to reward ourselves for trying, for having a go. So whether we're thinking about children and young people or ourselves as adults, learning to try and learning to reward ourselves for trying is really important. Doesn't matter how it goes, it's thinking about trying. So one of the activities in the group is making a compliments bookmark or a kind of self-reward bookmark, and this is done as a group. So I'm just going to show it to you and get you to say what you can see written down the side.
Hannah.
Okay, so that's the person's name. Okay, so this person is called Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
And what the group have done is think about something nice about Hannah, brave about Hannah, they like about Hannah. That begins with all the different names, letters of her name, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you want to say what you can see?
Yeah, so H is for happy,
Uh-huh,
A is for adventure,
uh-huh,
N is for nice,
uh-huh.
another N is for new activities,
Okay.
A is for affectionate, and H is for helpful.
Okay, so lots of different things that people have come up with about Hannah, thinking together about her, telling her, getting the pictures on to show the words. And because it's not necessarily easy to come up with ideas, in the resources there's a kind of alphabet A to Z with an example of a word like amusing, brave, caring, dynamic, and then the symbols, the picture symbols that go with them. So then that just makes it easier for everybody to kind of get an idea. And it's done as a group, and so the adults will be involved as well. So it's making the point that, you know, rewarding ourselves, feeling good about ourselves, people complimenting each other is a really important thing for everyone. What's on the back of the bookmark?
The icon feels. So this is the first page of the icon feel.
Yeah.
And then the 4 different icon feels. I can feel, I can relax, I can do, I can do. I can think, I can do.
Yeah.
And then the last one is the closing page, which is remember if Peli can and 2 can, then you can.
Yeah, brilliant. And Peli can fly by then. Fantastic. So that's one. The other thing we're just going to look at quickly is that to help people remember what they've been learning is to make a little folder, a booklet that's personalised to them a little bit and shared by the group. So it'll have maybe some pages of the story and some photos of them and the activities they do. So you can download a version in the resources and then tailor make it. It doesn't have to be exactly this, but this just gives an idea. So you can see here on the front page, we've got the front page of the story and the 4 I cans. You can see a well done, picture of Peli, and a picture of the person that it's their booklet, and then it says the date and the year. And then you can see it just goes through the different I cans. So this is I can feel with the I can feel page on, and you can see people from the group role playing different feelings. You know, how can you tell what this person's feeling? What are they doing?
They're smiling.
Yeah.
So,
So we can think back to the first video we did where we saw those feeling pictures.
Yeah.
So they're acting out feelings. This is the second I can, which is
I can relax.
Yeah. So we've got some bubble breathing going on here. We've got Buzz and the monkey, which I should have got out, but I haven't. So they're doing like having a very rigid body like this, robot, fluffy monkey like that. What can you see on this? This is the third I can.
I can think.
Yeah. And we can see what colour thoughts going on.
Green and red thoughts.
Yes, green and red thoughts. And then another part of I can think was,
what can I do?
Yeah. So the problem solving, thinking about options. Then we've just been talking about the I can do and rewarding ourselves for trying. So what can you see here?
Stars and well done.
Yeah. And this is, what does that say?
Practice.
Yeah. And what can you see?
Target.
Yes, targets. Then it says stay calm by relaxing and using green thoughts. So the I can do is putting all the elements of PELI CAN together. Yeah. And then really, really important, what does this say?
Ask for support.
Yeah. So help, and then you can see people supporting each other.
Yeah.
So big learning in PELI CAN is about support, working together, helping each other, listening to each other, and most importantly, having some fun.
So, Peli, what are some of the things we learned in I Can Do?
Rewarding ourselves and each other for trying things. The compliment bookmark is fun. To practice what we've been learning, noticing feelings, relaxing, growing green thoughts, and using star thinking and step plans. I remember we did this when you helped me to learn to fly. We put all the I cans together. Getting support or help and supporting and helping others is very important. Like you helped me too. And practicing makes things that were hard or you couldn't do easier and more fun.
And anything else?
Yes, we saw the book that showed us all the things that someone had learned in PELI CAN. This really helped us remember and practice. It had well done and starts on the front to reward themselves in their picture, bits of our learning to fly story, and the 4 I cans.
Great remembering, Peli. The booklet can be shared with mums, dads, carers, families, and friends. There are 2 examples of these kinds of booklets, so download the resources in the I Can Do folder. The example of the compliments bookmark, a blank one to fill in, and the compliments alphabet are there too. Look at the other resources and activities in the I Can Do part of the PELI CAN guidance on pages 47 through 49 with other ideas for rewards. There are lots of things to have fun, help us learn, and practice.
So remember, if PELI CAN and 2 can, then you can!